Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure to do so today before you leave. If you like what you see, make sure you thumbs up the video and share on all your social media networking sites that you happen to be on at this time. Hello and welcome back. Always great to be in front of you guys as always, as always. All right, so let's jump right into our video today. Okay, so Jussie Smollett fakes it. Oh my gosh. So as you know, it's been a lot in the news going on with Jussie Smollett. It seems like every day there's a news story regarding an incident that happened with him. He was attacked on January 29, 2019. He's coming out of Subway in the Streeterville neighborhood in Chicago. And two men were said to have approached him. They hit him, started to hit him. They poured a chemical substance, which I believe was said to have been bleach. It was poured on him, and they tied a noose around his neck, and they yelled out, "This is MAGA country." Of course, that's a Trump reference. This is, MAGA. This is MAGA country. They yelled out racist and homophobic slurs at him. So there's been so many different narratives surrounding the incident, and for one thing, he's been having a struggle with being believed because it seems like a lot of people have been saying that the story is not factual, it's not adding up, he's faking it. And yeah, he kept being accused of faking it, mostly due to no suspects being found. So eventually, they had two persons of interest that were finally taken into custody. So that was good when I found out about that. So finally, two persons of interest were arrested. They were also found. They also found the bottle of bleach. So that kind of made him look more credible. But now this story has just hit today, where Jussie Smollett is officially. It looks like he's officially faked the story, because just yesterday they couldn't find him. Like, he was nowhere to be found. Nobody had heard from him or seen him. And then all of a sudden now, uh, he's been found, and supposedly he has turned himself in. So the top cop himself, the superintendent Eddie Johnson, he's basically upset at the fake threatening letter and the fake racist anti-gay attack that was said to have happened. And Smollett said to have staged the ruse due to salary dissatisfaction and paid two brothers that he knew $3,500 apiece to fake the attack in the Streeterville area. Now, I thought that was the craziest thing I'd ever heard in my life. I thought it was very stupid. If this is factual that he faked this attack due to salary dissatisfaction, I feel like, this guy's 36 years old. He's been on Empire now for the past few years. There are so many other ways to get his salary increased to his liking, if that's the real problem going on with him. Like, don't you think, seriously, like, oh, I'm going to fake this, homophobic, racist attack on myself and bring all this attention to myself just because I don't like the money I'm making on the show that I'm on, which is a blessing, by the way, that I'm on this show. I feel like that's a very immature and stupid way to go about it. It's a lot of manpower that goes into trying to find out who supposedly did this to you. And that's what Eddie Johnson is so pissed off about, because he can't believe that, they've been hoodwinked and bamboozled, into believing that something was actually going on. And really, this was just somebody's selfish motive in trying to advance themselves. So, Smollett surrendered to 5 cops 5 a.m. Thursday on a felony charge of disorderly conduct, alleging that he made a false report. He turned himself in at the Central District Station. And then the two brothers that he paid the money to, they left for Nigeria but came back on the 13th, and then they were finally arrested. So then that was another thing that kind of got me, that the fact that they were Nigerian. Like, if he was gonna hire somebody, why weren't they white? If he's gonna, stage a racist attack, I just thought that was strange. I know that he knows all kind of people, so I just thought that was weird. And if convicted, Smollett faces up to 3 years in prison. In the cost of the investigation, which involved more than 20 detectives over 3 weeks' time. And rightly so. Like, I just think this is one thing that Jussie did not think through. You know, I don't know if it's true or not. It's like I'm hoping, praying that this is not true, of what they're saying about him, but it's looking to be. I mean, we live in a country where, we know homophobia is real, racism is very real, unfortunately, and there are real attacks, and so I think that in this instance that he acted very irresponsibly, because he wasn't thinking about real victims who go through this. And if he's a gay man, he's an openly gay man, who is, he should know better. This is his community that he's hurting, all because he wants a little more moolah. So I think that he didn't think so well. Well, what do you guys think about it? Do you think that this is a truthful scenario here? Are you surprised at him? Now I'm a big Empire fan. I am. Like, that's my show. I love Jussie. I love his character on the show. But I don't know. I just feel like there's other ways that he could have gone about it. He could have did a sit down with Lee Daniels, and the whole cast could have sat down and talked about it, about as far as him getting his money up, like, it's just other ways to go about this thing, but to stage an attack on yourself, and there's nothing going on. This story has been just twisted and winded in all kind of ways, and I don't know about you, but I'm tired of hearing about it. I want them to finally come to a conclusion, but it looks like it's sort of wrapping up at this point. But my point is, definitely you got to take responsibility. I mean, these are real epidemics that we have in this country that we're trying to work on daily. We're trying to get rid of the homophobia. We're trying to get rid of racism, and so you don't want to play into it, especially for your own motives, like because you're trying to get something out of this thing, something like money. Like that's so silly. But I feel like he can't be that shallow. But maybe, I don't know. So maybe he could be. So let's not play into it. Let's try to work hard every day to try to get rid of these things in this country. And let me know what you guys think below. I definitely want to know you all's opinion. Drop it in the comment section below. Before I get out of here, I do have one personal announcement. So, as in the last video when I mentioned that my book was coming out, my book is now out. Yes, it is. Long Way to Love has been released. It's on Barnes and Noble, and it's also on Amazon.com. So I'm going to have the links for it below in the more info section. So go ahead, get you a copy, get your friends, your mother, your father. Get a copy and be inspired and be blessed and learn something from the book. Let me know what you think, as always. And you guys, be blessed. I'm going to get out of here. And I will see you guys later. Bye.